2015. That was I know, yeah. Late to catch us. That was a real statement tonight, clean sheet, and the money, because they, showed what they're all about at this level. They're very hard, know their game, don't they? You had to show a lot of patience first half, but second half you really overpowered them. You're delighted.
Yeah, I was pleased with the whole performance, to be honest. First half they made it really difficult. Went man for man at times in midfield, and we had to create some overloads. And I thought Donnell and Dowler's movement was excellent in the first half. Donnell at times made up the fourth man in midfield and linked up really well, but we never really created that big chance. You have to give Millwall credit for that. I thought they defended their box really well, made us go around the outside. And sometimes I felt we went round the outside a little bit too quick, rather than when we got in the final third, linking it up. And we spoke about that at half time. And probably the most pleasing thing, apart from us working extremely hard for the win, was they took on board what we spoke about at half time. And Dowler's picked up the ball, drove inside, linked up with Sarge, and little 1-2 with Donnell, and got the goal from that. So they're taking on board messages really well. I thought we managed the game really well. And another thing that's pleasing is, as pleasing is a clean sheet, and the fact that some players who haven't had 90 minutes before have got 90 minutes now.
Nevertheless, there'll be one man who claims the headlines again. I mean, he's had a week, he's had 3 days, to be honest. 2 goals again tonight, and the second one particularly as well. First time finish, it's just the confidence of the young man, isn't it? He's got a few goals and he's up and running.
Yeah, no, and we've all had belief in him here at the football club. And it's great to give me that problem now with a fit Timu Pukki as well. We get both of them into the team and both scoring goals. So yeah, really pleased for him. But the second goal, really good. But what a great ball from Kieran Dowler as well. Just the weight of the pass from Dowler. A really intelligent footballer, Kieran. He probably had the first chance in the first half, a little 1-2 with Donnell on the edge of the box and screwed it wide. But I think we're starting to get some rhythm, which is pleasing. And the lads are all pushing each other now.
I mean, reading between lines, obviously, maybe Gary Rowett felt there was a foul there in the build-up. The second one, when he's kind of, fighting with the 3 defenders, you didn't share his opinion on that one.
I just think the referee was consistent, because he didn't blow up for any of them ones during the rest of the match. So why should he for that one?
As you say, I mean, you never had any doubt really after the first 3 games, and then after the whole game last Saturday, that it would come. That there was a lot of good positive things to see, but just shows you how quickly it can change in terms of results and momentum in this league. Yeah, no,
it's massive, and it's hard sometimes when you're happy with the performance but not with the result to come out and keep giving that message. But I don't think we played any better today than we have done in previous games against Wigan here, for instance. But we've got finishes and we've got results, and our game is still to keep working on creating bigger chances. I think we've got the players who can go and score, and we just need to go and create a few more big chances and put teams to bed a little bit quicker.
What was you thinking? You've made the one change tonight, Onel coming in, Todd just dropping out. What was you thinking then?
I wanted to be knowing what Millwall were like. I wanted to be a little bit more direct down one side, and we're told Onel to stay wider on the one side and open up some pockets and make some direct runs inside. I wanted to keep their wing backs at home and not flood the midfield area where I thought we could be strong. And Todd started the last 2 league games, and 3 league games in 3 games in 7 days. I wanted to freshen it up somewhere. Sarge had only started 2 of them, Donnell the same. So that was the area really where I could freshen it up. And I said to Todd, he's just unfortunate today, certainly not with his performances, that he wasn't in the team.
Well, inside the camp, clearly you felt you were on the right track in terms of performance levels, but what does that do for the belief among your fan base as well? You can see the noise again tonight. They can see something's happening now, they get behind you.
Yeah, no, and they do, and I've always said that it's down to us to get them their bums off the seats, so to speak, and entertain them and show good football. And again, I thought there was really good spells of football, but it was, I think what makes it even more pleasing is how hard we worked as well as a team and as a group. And we'll give up the one big chance from a set piece, and that I think is all they had. So really pleasing for that clean sheet.
Final one for me. I mean, is it really encouraging as well? It does feel like you've got some momentum moving forward now, but you must feel looking at this group of players so early in the season. There's so much more to come from this group.
Yeah, I mean they're giving me tough problems because I'm having to leave good players in the stand at the moment. You know, and we've got good players to come back as well. So, you know, I like the fact that we've got a real good, strong squad. You know, we've got Todd coming on, we've got young AJ who handles the ball so well. You know, so we've got some real good players. You know, not in the team at the moment, and that can only be a good thing for us.
Is the American investor imminent? Is that going to be a wheelbarrow full of dollars for you to spend?
I have no idea. You know, that's something for the hierarchy at the club rather than myself.
But it is exciting, is it?
I think it's really exciting when we get investment into the football club, or you know, people who want to come and invest into this club. It's a great football club.
Do you think tonight and Tuesday is a bit of a template for how you want your side to play going forward? Do you think fans are now starting to see your team, this Norwich, in the Championship?
I think if we'd had taken our chances in the Wigan and the Hull game, they would have enjoyed that as well. So again, as I say, we want to be on the front foot. We want to go and create chances, and you know, certainly the last two home performances have, you know, certainly raised the roof of the supporters in Carrow Road.
It looked like a big week given the start, and you've delivered 6 points, which you must be delighted about. I know you wouldn't put everything on these 2 games, but it's just brought Norwich up the table as well.
Yeah, listen, I love winning football games, but I keep saying the only thing that gets you wins is performances. You can control your performance. You can't control a decision that goes on or a mistake that happens. Control your performances, and that's the message we keep giving the players. If they do that, we'll win the majority of the time.
And there's nothing better than strikers scoring. You obviously didn't put Pookie in the side today, but Sargent looks like he's giving you something really different up front.
Yeah, he is, and I'm really pleased for him because he's been waiting for the opportunity. He signed as a centre forward, hasn't had that many games there, you know, and a Timu injury has given him that opportunity, and he's certainly risen to the challenge.
You know, some Byron said he's just come a little bit too early for him.
Yeah, it did. It'll probably be a starter for Tuesday, but I just felt it was too much of a risk, you know, because the fact he hasn't played any football in pre-season.
There were a couple of reports yesterday that you've rejected loan bids for Max Aaron's. Anything in those at all?
I don't believe so. I've not spoken to Stuart about anything or him alerted me to anything, so I don't think so. Cheers. Thank you.